The Courting by Meinekeime, Chapter 8, The Day After and a Talking Cookbook. Harry's point of view. Neville and I sat at the table and were eating in hope not to have to converse with my parents after last night. When they finally came down, we had already finished breakfast and we were ready to leave. We wanted to run out of the room, but we weren't fast enough and they had closed the doors already, meaning they wanted us to talk to them. I started getting red when I saw my parents coming in. My mother had his hair all over the place, and his robes weren't buttoned up the right way, and he was hanging on my father. And don't let me get started on him. He was still in a daze. His eyes looked docile. His bald head was glistening with dried sweat, and he wasn't wearing shoes. "Hello, boys," Mother said after sitting down. Neville and I stayed silent. "Is something wrong?" Father asked. I coughed while thinking what made the situation so awkward. "What's wrong?" Father asked again. I looked over to Neville. He seemed to imagine the thing that kept us up all night. I thought I needed to puke. We heard you," I started. "Well, we heard you shag all night long," Neville answered. Wow, I didn't think that he could be so straightforward. But now it was my parents' turn to turn red. Well, Father doesn't turn red, more like kind of blue, but yeah. Mother was so embarrassed, he hid his face in his plate. Neville then shrugged and brushed over his suit. "How come you aren't that disgusted?" I asked after we both had left the room. "You only heard your parents do it. I saw my grandparents. After that, I was another person," he answered and started working. For the rest of the day, my parents avoided us. From the 1,100 suitors I had at the beginning of the month, I had eliminated 126. I mean, the challenge of this month was present your taste, not what you like about me and what you don't. One of my rules was each one that fails the challenge will be eliminated. This challenge wasn't even hard. You can show me your taste in music, smells, clothing, colors, etc. One of my suitors from Ireland had sent me a self-made booklet of his favorite dresses and way of sewing them. He had grown up with 6 sisters, so he had quite the fashion sense. And another made me a spell-activated CD player with his favorite songs. I really liked self-made stuff and other things I can buy by myself. As usual, the last 3 weeks, Hecka had came in the afternoon. The travel between France and Britain must be a hard one. Until now, Draco had sent me a whole bath set with flowery and earth scents and perfume, a set of clothes with a matching trunk, and an enchanted book full of furniture. And I must say, he had expensive taste in furniture. With the book, I could project each object into my room. I took the letter from Hecka and fed her no ham, naturally. This time, Draco had sent me, like usual, a bottle of blue potion and a bottle with the feather cream. He was also to be traveling back to Bristol today. I looked over Hagrid's old friend. She will be staying here for tonight. She shouldn't have to fly after a traveler. That wouldn't be fair to her. In the next part of the letter, he explained the present of the month, a cookbook, to his favorite recipes. He decided to send me a book of his favorite taste, sweet and spicy. The book, when I opened it, greeted me with Draco's voice. This deep baritone voice, I liked it. "What would you like today, Harry?" "Just looking," I answered, and felt stupid for talking to the book. And I wasn't ready for the answer. "Okay, just say when you need help. I will be there." I threw the book in the air, shocked, but collected myself and started to read through it. In the corner of each page were symbols chocolates and chilies. No chili, no spice. 4 chilies, spicy as hell. No chocolates, not sweet. 4 chocolates, sugar bomb. And there was a little hook on each ingredient that I had at home, so that I knew I had everything. I think this book would definitely keep Draco on my favorites list. Neville, let's make sweets, I screamed and took said man's hand. While I was still running, I heard the book ask, how sweet should it be? End of chapter 8.